medianoche quiero ver si tú me quieres. Cuando te falta, que me diga tus placeres. A medianoche yo te pido un solo beso, solamente un solo beso.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Me? Are we live? Hey, what's up? Stop it. Hey, one time for your mind. It's your man, Mastermind. And welcome to the Indie Show, all things indie. This is the beginning of the show where I like to share what's on my mind. And I call it One Time for Your Mind. All right. Today, what I want to talk about. I want to start off talking about the BET Awards. First of all, y'all need to go ahead and put some respect on the BET Awards, right? Everybody always think about the BET Awards as a redheaded stepchild. But if you watch this week's BET Awards, simply put, Coco Jones and Busta Rhymes, their reaction to getting a BET Award meant everything. The tears, the emotion, that's a real award, y'all. Don't be slipping and side-eyeing the BET Awards. Who else is giving love and recognition to artists that look like me and probably some of y'all out there in TV land? You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, they gonna showcase and show out when it comes to Black entertainment, Black actors, musicians, and people in the culture. And the production value is always top notch. So whatever you thought about BET in the past, especially during the late 80s and early 90s, I can dig it. It's a whole new station now. All right. Now, yeah, they might get purchased by Mr. Tyler Perry. If it does, I need a job. I need my own show. You'll have some time. You got slots because we don't have to see 90 episodes of House of Pain back to back. But I do appreciate those residuals. I'm not hating. But the real deal, the BET Awards, give it the love and respect it deserves. Now the BET Hip Hop Awards, that's a whole different story. And that's mainly because hip hop is trash, but I don't want to show my age because some of that stuff is kind of good. But we'll wait till the summertime to talk about the BET Hip Hop Awards. But overall, I love me the BET Awards. You should watch it. Big shout outs to Busta Rhymes. If nothing else, I need y'all to tune in and watch the whole Lifetime Achievement Award. When Busta Rhymes gets his award, his speech is everything. They told him he had 2 minutes. And I think he took about 10 to 15 every minute of it. And last but not least, the performances. Busta gave us a performance. He sweated for everybody that was in the audience. So if you like me around my age or whatever, from my generation, and you didn't get up and dance, if you weren't crunk, your heart probably wasn't beating. One time for your mind, man, Mastermind. JS, play my theme music.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastermind.
The Indie Show, indeed, the flow sickening. Mastermind, if I mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building, giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone,
The Indie Show with Mastermind.
Yeah. One time for your mind, two times to move your spine. It's the hip hop and show stopping, fat phone dropping, massive the wheels of steel. It's your man Mastermind, and you are tapped in to tune in to the Indie Show, all things indie. Give yourself a round of applause because you did the dang thing on the Tuesday. Come on the Tuesday. Look, I look forward to this day every day. Look, I mean, Tuesdays have always been important to me as far as I've been doing radio with VVC and now podcasting. Tuesdays is my day, it's Mastermind Day. All right. And I'm glad that you are joining us. I see some faces out there that I hadn't seen before, so I want to give y'all a shout out, right? But before I can do that, it's time for a hello, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Yes. Before I do my list and say hello to everybody, the chat room is jumping right now. So I want to tell you, if this is your first time, this podcast is unlike any other podcast out there because why? We are secretly a late night talk show. I build each and every episode around my guests. The questions, the games, everything is built around my guests. We're going to have fun. You're going to learn about my guests every week. But the secret sauce to this show is the chat room. I don't care if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. You can watch and chat live in real time, and we're going to put your comments on the air. I'm going to read them, and the more that you interact with me, the crazier and the better this show gets. All right, I get amped up. It's just like energy and food for me. Like right now, I want to shout out to people in the chat room. I see Jay Kells is in the building, and based off of what I was saying earlier, he said it's the best BET Awards ever. I'm not gonna say ever, but it was pretty good. It was really good. Big shout outs to Ozzy. I wanted to say, Ozzy, what's good, brother? If you from the Virgin Islands, tap in with me. Let me know you out there. Nadia is in the building. Nadia Nicole, I see you. And she said, how you feel about the Beach Ball song for Buster and Bia? Okay.
I liked it.
Okay. Buster said, one more thing, 10 more things ago. All right, look at that. Heath Gunn is in the building. With that said, shout outs to my platinum viewers. To be a platinum viewer, you have to watch 3 episodes in a row, participate in the chat room. I'm going to put you on the plaque. As you can see, the people on my plaque, Jay Kells, lifelong representative. Heath Gunn, lifelong representative. We got Duo Mula. We got to take him off. I haven't seen him in a minute. Sam Anderson in the building. In Everything Podcast. Who else I got? I want to shout out real quick. Kia Renee, what's happening with you? Jocelyn, aka Josie, what's up? Thank you for tapping in to our podcast. Lily Mae with the Collective. I got Stacy with Jade Umbrella. Angie, thank you so much for representing. Sasha Stoltz, Ainsworth Rose, Stefan Grant, Jamar Langley. Big shout out to Jamar. He was doing the Black National Anthem on Juneteenth live on not Bounce. It's the Griot on the Griot. It was a celebration live on the Griot, and he was doing the Black National Anthem during Juneteenth. So shout outs to him. On top of that, he has a major announcement tomorrow. He hasn't told me what it was, but the major announcement is tomorrow. If you can find Jamar Langley on on Facebook. He's going to make that announcement. So follow him. He's good people. He's been on the after show episode where he was on with Kev Williams. Great episode. Am I lying, JS?
No, sir. It was classic.
Yes, sir. And last but not least, our guest for a couple of episodes ago, Pierre Guiteau. He's the actor, and he was with his lady friend, Masterpiece. Well, anyway, he didn't tell us on the show about the big news that he had, but he finally made the announcement. Pierre Guiteau is going to be on season 3 of BMF. You can watch it on Stars. Our guy, Pierre, is going to be a character on BMF, Black Mafia, and on Stars. So make sure y'all tune in, all right? Season 3. Big shout out to you, Pierre. All right. With that said, I want to get this show started. JS1, I think you was reading my mind. I really enjoyed that Busta Rhymes. Is there any way we can share just a piece of it with the audience just in case of admission? We're going to talk about that a little bit more on the after show. So if you want to join us for the after show, let us know. We'll give you the pass, the gateway, or whatever you want to come hang with us if you want to participate in the conversation. Or if you just want to watch it, you got to be part of our Patreon, patreon.com/VVC Life. JS, you ready to get this show on the road?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before I do that, how have you been, sir? It's a lot of stuff going on in VVC land.
Oh man, we super busy. Life is good. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Getting these new shows launched off, and we had a quite an adventurous last Wednesday. So the return of Aries Lounge has been fun. So yeah, okay, man, like us Baltimore VVCers are having a blast. Gearing up for a busy summer, man. It's about to be. Oh, we're going to BlurCon next week. So you know what I'm saying.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting a lot of content at BlurCon. We hopefully we can come back with a couple of nerdy wives. You never know. I don't know. We just about to go and have some fun. So,
are you doing anything broadcasting live from BlurCon?
I'ma see. They never hit us back. Like I really sent emails months, and I'm talking about over 6 months ago, trying to get a table or whatever, and they never hit us back. So I just bought the pass for the weekend. So we're gonna work it out, man. Like I'm gonna try to see if I can find a place where we can set up shop. I'm gonna take equipment to do that. So guaranteed we're gonna do something. I just say it like that. It may not be live, but I guarantee I'm gonna have some footage for what I mean. Gotta have some footage for the Patreon fam and the whole VVC Life fam. So shout out to y'all.
Exactly. Look, VVC Live is before you know it, we're gonna have a show on every day of the week. So 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Look, in the evening, go to vvclife.com and see what we got popping. This is the mothership right here. And but everything else we got is popping as well. All right, let's get this show started, sir. I wanna can we go ahead and do previously on before we go ahead and introduce our guests?
Yeah, right ahead. Go right ahead.
All right. So while we get set up for previously on, just real quick, Nadia got me laughing over here talking about if we watch this whole speech, the show gonna be finished. You right about that, dog? Ozzy said Buster ain't allowed to say grace at Thanksgiving. We ain't gonna eat till the next day. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about that changes the size of him. All right, folks. So last week we were talking with Rich Gross. Rich Gross is the creator of the he got a journal. It was I forgot what the name of the journal was. Anybody want to help? It's the Freedman's Journal. The Freedman's Journal. And if you are an entrepreneur, this journal helps catalog all your thoughts and ideas into one place. And it does it so well that everything that you collect will help you make your business thing. Oh, shucks. Whatever. I'm so ready to start this interview.
I got a
Give me
clip.
a little clip from last year. There we go.
That's what I'm about to say. Let the clip do the explaining. You ain't got to do no heavy lifting. Let's get it going.
Everybody that's watching, you know somebody that is an entrepreneur, somebody that's working on a business plan, tune in. Easiest way, vvclife.com is the best way to watch and chat in real time. All right, here we go.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
My name is Rich Gross. I'm the creator of the Freeman's Journal, which is a way to catalog and index all your business ideas in one place and develop each one into a business plan without having a business education. So it's applicable to the third grader that wants to start a lemonade business, or the 45-year-old ex-convict that doesn't have a lot of professional options, or the new retiree that wants to try something different.
All righty then.
Did he breathe? I mean, it was dude was a track star. I'm talking, he was running through that thing with 10 seconds to spare. Look, use your time when it's your time in elevator pitch. And speaking of elevator pitch, before we get there, I want to introduce tonight's guest. If you missed Rich Gross's episode, go to vvclife.com, look for the partition for shows, find the indie show, and you can find us there. I'm also on all the streaming apps and whatnot. So if you like podcasts, look for the Indie Show, all things indie podcast, and listen. But if you have Spotify, you can watch it as well. All right. So tonight's guest reached out to me, and some time ago, I was like, I'm gonna get you on the show. We had a different guest lined up. Something happened, but I was so happy with tonight's guest. Was like, yo, I got you. I've been ready to be on the indie show. This guy is an indie filmmaker, and he tells me that he is a wrestler in the making. He's doing training and whatnot. And y'all already know, since day one, there's two things I wanted on this show: to interview outcasts and to get some indie wrestlers on here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, put your hands together for the one and only Wade Simmons.
What's good, everybody?
What's happening with you, sir? Welcome to the Indie Show.
Appreciate you for having me.
It's all good. Appreciate you for being a part of this, especially today. You ready to have a fun time and let everybody get to know you?
Yeah, so I'm Wade Simmons. I am a filmmaker, a funeral service worker, and I'm also have done some pro wrestling training.
This man said funeral. Man, look. We got wrestling and funeralizing and making movies. We're going to get started. Hey, JS, fire it up. 30 seconds. We're going to do, you know what it is.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Man, Nadia, I like you. Make sure you come next week. You're going to be added to our Platinum Plat. She said he came in like the Flash. All right, so this is elevator pitch. Wade, you have 30 seconds to give us your best elevator pitch. If it's terrible, I'm going to say to you, thank you so much, Wade, but that was awful. We're going to let you go and end the show right there. But if it's great, we're going to keep going. All right, so no pressure. You good?
Yeah.
All right, then we're going to the third floor. JS.
All right. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm Wade Simmons. I'm a filmmaker. I'm also a mortician. Went to school to be a funeral director. So I mean, I love to help people, and I just like to, enjoy life. And if I was to make a movie, it'll be about a young man who didn't waste his time and pursued everything he wanted to do in life.
All right, there you go. With 7 cents left on the clock, he dropped it like that. I think I'll continue going because I want to hear about all this funeralizing you got going on in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. He survived the first segment. Hey, because inquiring minds want to know, Ozzy says, let me find out Wade from the Caribbean too, with all of them jobs he got. Enough respect. Nadia said, you see dead people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's another story we got to talk about. All right, let's find out who this man is. It's time for a new phone. Who this?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
Oh, I'm clowning. As a wrestler, my man Heath Gunn said the Undertaker is already taken.
Oh no, I'm the $1 million mortician.
Oh, dude. Oh man, already. Okay, I got you. So in new phone who this, we're gonna give you 10 questions. Your job, you got one job, and that's to keep it 100. Can you do that $1 million mortician?
Absolutely.
You're gonna be dead serious. All right, let's go. Question number 1. What's your favorite cereal as a child and now as an adult?
Frosting Flakes.
Both as a kid and as an adult?
Yeah.
He keeping it simple. All right, I got you. All right, Frosted Flakes. Next question. Do you tip for carry-out meals?
I really don't do a lot of carry-out meals, to be honest, like that. But I mean, if I did, yes, I would. I'm a firm believer in tipping.
Okay, then. All right. So you just making your own food at the house, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. You saving all that money for the filmmaking. I got you.
When you got a business, you got to invest in yourself,
All right. I like that answer. Number 3. What 70s, 80s, 90s TV show would you reboot?
Oh, I hate reboots, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm being 100 with you,
I need you to be 100. That's your answer?
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing because you hate them. I can dig that answer. All right. Next question. Number 4. When eating out, do you sit with your back to the door? Well, we already know he don't eat out. But go ahead.
No, I'm always observing everywhere I go. I look around, especially nowadays.
Yeah, there we go. All right, next question. Does punctuation or the lack thereof bother you in text and tweets?
No, because I'll be texting so fast, sometimes I'll be misspelling stuff too.
My God. Hey, he keeping it 100 for you, for real, y'all. Hey, all the questions that I'm asking my man Wade, everyone in the chat room can answer those questions too. I'm gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna put it on the screen and read them out loud. Next question. You see the list. How do you like your wings? And you see the flavors. And also, is it drums, flats, or both?
I would say drums, and I like my chicken plain.
Is he our first plain chicken wing person?
I think so. And he sounds serious too.
I mean, I'm just like, oh, okay then. I have no idea how the rest of this interview is gonna go. We got plain wings, we got Frosted Flakes, and we're not eating out. We cooking because we saving our money. I have no idea where this show is going. Next question. I just said, Wade ain't got time for all that proofreading. All right, sir. In Spain, which is the big joker? The big colorful one, the small black and white joker, or the 2 of diamonds?
I'm gonna go with number 2.
Wait, do you play spades?
Not at all.
Oh my God! Dang it.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to be 100 with you, man.
Look, we were doing well. We went through a rough patch where we had some non-spade players, and then we started getting them back, them real spade players, right? Here we go again. No spade. Jamal, the next few questions, I don't know. I'm starting to get that feeling.
Let's feel it out. Let's see where we're going.
Gunn said he's looking for customers. And Nadia is saying, "Oh Lord, Nadia, do you play spades? Please tell me you play spades." While she's answering the question, give me the next question. What's your favorite go-to sandwich? Because I know you got go-to sandwiches when you saving money to make this guerrilla filmmaking.
Peanut butter and
grilled
jelly.
cheese, fried bologna, or peanut butter and jelly. What you got?
Peanut butter and jelly.
All right. Wait, what kind of jelly?
I like the strawberry one. I like the flavor a little bit better.
Okay, I mean that's cool. I've had a lot of strawberry and peanut butter people. I think last episode we had peanut butter and honey.
Oh, I ain't never had that one.
No, I ain't never heard it before. So yeah, so it's all good. I had people say they like to fry their peanut butter and jelly. So it is what it is. So
I don't know about that one.
Oh man, Nadia says she ain't never played spades either. What is really going on?
I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm not alone.
Ozzy talking about he want to try that peanut butter and honey. All right, yeah, you do that after the show because I don't want you sick with the bubble guts right before you on the air with me. All right. What's next, sir? Give me another question. Which award would you prefer to win? An Oscar, an Emmy, BET award, a SAG award, or an Image award?
I'll take the SAG.
Oh, the SAG. Tell me why. That was okay.
I don't know. I think the Screen Actors Guild. Like I don't know. I'm kind of like a very supportive of that. Yeah, that's why I don't really care too much for Oscar. Yeah.
Hey, it's all good. Oh Lord, Nadia talking about she's a Domino's gal. I see you, girl. All right then. While I have you, let's bring that back. I will talk to you about the SAG and the strike and everything. We'll talk about that later during the interview. Next question. How do you like your grits? Sir, I'm gonna need you to really think about this question because a lot of friendships have been broken and destroyed by answering incorrectly. All right. Can you answer incorrectly? Yes, you can. Is it subjective? Yes, it is, but you can still be wrong. These are your options, and you can combine them. Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, butter. Nadia, since you out there talking big and bad, how do you like your grits too? All right. The floor is yours. Put him on the big screen because I got to be able to see how he answers this.
I'm gonna say salt, pepper, and then sugar. I mean, not at the same time, but I mean, I can eat them either way.
Wait, what? Salt, pepper, and sugar?
Not at the same time, just like either a different day. I can eat them either way. You might have been thinking more butter, but yeah.
I might have been thinking more butter. See, I knew it. When you had the plain chicken, it was a wrap. I was just like, when I heard plain chicken, I knew you was putting sugar in your grits. Hey, look, I don't even know if I'm going to continue this interview. Look, all this cream of wheat exists, so grits can just be by themselves with the cheese and the butter, and the salt and the pepper.
Tell them.
You wake up in the morning and be like, today is a sugar day. How much sugar do you put in there? I'm kidding.
Not a whole lot. I try not to mess with a lot of sugar on grits. Yeah.
So you like salt, man. You just like,
That doesn't even make sense.
Was that the last question or I got one more?
That was the last question.
That was the last one. Look, man, sugar. We gonna end it on the sugar, man. I'll continue. Y'all put your hands together. He survived barely with a sugar answer. My man Wade Simmons is in the building. Thank y'all so much for riding with us. Yes, sir. So let me say, now I got to see. Look, Ozzy, you putting sugar in your grits too? Oh my God! He said, "My guy over there rethinking if he want to continue the interview." Look the setup. I don't eat that either. You don't eat what? Let me see. She talking about she was raised on cream of wheat. There you go. I can The sugar is even confused. I mean, what? This is too much. This is really messing with my mind. Oh, dude. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tapping in with me. We're gonna move on to a new segment. It is called "We'll Be the Judge of That."
Court is now in session.
All right, and we'll be the judge of that. You will see music videos from 3 artists. Your job is to watch the videos and at the end vote for your favorite after we do our critiques. These artists are going to get interviewed, and if you have any questions, you can throw them out there if you want to. We'll see what happens. But I want you to vote in real time. So if you're trying to vote, tell people to tune in and tap in right now because we're on the honor system. I need you tapped in live and commenting to really vote for your favorite. All right. After everything is said and done, we're going to give you the website for you to vote for your favorites. All right. So with that said, I want to start off like last week. Last week was crazy. All right. Because out of nowhere, we had a surprise winner. Everybody went in thinking one artist was about to win, and when everything was said and done, we had a new champion from Virgin Islands. Can my dude bring it back again? We'll find out. He is the current winner, so he's going to go third. But first, I want to welcome to the show. This artist is from New York. Put your hands together for Chef Sean.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's good?
What up? What up? I'm from Chicago.
Chicago, man. Yeah. Folks that's sending me misinformation and whatnot. It's all gravy. I remember now. Look, what's good with you, brother?
What's up, man? What's happening?
Oh, no, I can't call it. Talk to me. Welcome back.
Man,
how has life been? What have you been up to?
Man, music, work. I got a lot going on. I had I just dropped this single called Toxic, and then probably about a month and a half ago, I dropped Too Late. So they're both streaming real well. I'm just trying to keep coming with video after video this year. Keeping the content coming.
No, that is what's up with you, fam. I appreciate you being a part of the show. Have you been touring or anything lately?
Yeah, Chicago, St. Louis. Where else? Well, I think that's it really right now.
Okay,
Atlanta to Atlanta.
Okay, then where were you in Atlanta?
What you call that? Buckhead.
Okay, then. My old stomping grounds. I got you. Yeah, man. I used to party out there back in the day.
Man.
Before it got too ritzy. So do me a favor. We're gonna play that Toxic. Tell us a little bit about how you came up with this song.
Man, just I've had a few different relationships. Some healthy, some toxic. But for the main part, I would say most of them toxic. So I can relate to the subject. So it just kept coming, man. And all my toxic memories, just kept coming. But I take all the good with the bad. I mean, all the bad with the good and good with the bad. So I make the best out of it.
You remember who directed this?
Nick Welch.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and introduce this song to everybody.
All right, everybody, the world. I'm Chef Sean, and this is my new video single, Toxic.
All I know is money, man. I got too much to play with. But watch how you be moving, boy. I'm not the one to play with. But people, I will be moving once I lift off in this spaceship. I'm out of this world, the space with your girl. Her face on the floor, her hand, my hand. Confused with blues, boy, I'll be damned if I ain't the man. If you confused, ain't willing to lose, not even a gram. If I could choose, I wanted some head. Fucked out her shoes, she wet up the bed. Killing the pussy and leaving it dead. It's toxic love, it fucked up her head. It's toxic love, it fucked up her head. Level what toxicity equates on my proximity. Get your ass from around me if you fucking up my energy. I can't do no hoe shit, just so you know where I'm coming from. Pulled up with a double drum, some hard dick and some bubble gum. Had some hoes and fumble some, but act like I ain't noticed them. I left before she woke up, but I had to leave a notice. That bitch chased me up a cul-de-sac. I flipped around and sold her back. Like Walter Payton, stiff arm juke that bitch just like a running back. All I know is money, man. I got too much to play with. But watch how you be moving, boy. I'm not the one to play with. But people, I will be moving once I lift off in this spaceship. I'm out of this world, this space with your girl. Her face on the floor, her hand, my hand. Confused with blues, boy, I'll be damned if I ain't the man. If you confused, ain't willing to lose, not even a gram. If I could choose, I wanted some head. Fucked out her shoes, she wet up the bed. Killing the pussy and leaving it dead. It's toxic love, it fucked up her head. It's toxic love, it fucked up her head. I was fucking twinning in my double back and doubled up. I was drinking red shit before you heard the double cup. I've been ducking fair shit before you niggas troubled. I've been cooking in the kitchen, chef can show you how to double up. You bitch one color up, meal one bubble up, regroup, yeah, quarterback huddle up. I need my cash, I need my bag right now. Go ahead, nigga, let's settle up on her bag. Birkin, when she splash, go ahead, fuck some pull up, drip too hard. Oh my God, little bitch, all them niggas need level up. All I know is money, man. I got too much to play with. But watch how you be moving, boy. I'm not the one to play with. But people, I will be moving once I lift off in this spaceship. I'm out of this world, this space with your girl. Her face on the floor, her hand, my hand. Confused with blues, boy, I'll be damned if I ain't the man. If you confused, ain't willing to lose, not even a gram. If I could choose, I wanted some head. Fucked out her shoes, she wet up the bed. Killing the pussy and leaving it dead. It's toxic love, it fucked up her head. It's toxic love, it fucked up her head.
Chef Sean in the building with Toxic. I see you, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, you still smooth with them lyrics, brother. I see you. All right.
Good look. Good look.
Look, man, this video right here, the whole time I'm watching it, I was like, this would be in heavy rotation on BET Uncut. Without a doubt, this is number one with a bullet on BET Uncut. Very well done video, my friend. J. Kells says, I'm digging it. And Ozzy says, that video clean. And He's Gun says, hot track and the rap. The girl in the back swinging that gasoline, she can't be trusted. Without a doubt. JS1, talk to me.
Yo, it's a dope ass video. You know what I'm saying? I'm super into you know what I mean, making sure that like when I watch videos that I'm entertained. I love the lyricism in it. He definitely rocking with Drake. You know, they bringing light-skinned niggas back for 2023. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love that. So, like, you know, as long as he representing for real, everything is clean though. Like, and you can see that he didn't spend a ton of money, but he made what he did invest in is so dope, and it made sense. Yeah. And every chick wasn't just shaking butt. They all played a role in the video. So I like when people do that, man. So shout out to you.
Good looks, man. Appreciate you, man. Good luck.
Sir.
Yeah.
Wade, Mr. Indie filmmaker, talk to me. What you think?
Oh man, first of all, that's my brother from Chicago, so I got it right with him. Secondly, to be honest with you, man, the cinematography was good. I love the lyrics, man. You killing it, brother. I'm definitely gonna support you. And it's nice to meet you too, brother.
Man, I appreciate it.
Oh man, Boost Mode got us again. There we go.
Hello.
All right. If he comes back in, he'd be able to tell us how to. Oh, he's gone. Cameron Sean Music. Cameron Sean Music. That's how you can find
Hold on.
him.
I think you back. Hold up.
Yeah.
You
my
back,
bad.
Chuck?
I don't know what's going on with the service, man.
You ain't just hating on your shine. That's all that is. That's all it is. You out here getting all the compliments and whatnot, showing the world who Chef Sean is. They're just trying to bring you down, dog, but we ain't gonna let them. Kick your shout outs. Tell people how they can get in contact with you.
You say what?
I said kick your shout outs and tell people how they can get in contact with you.
All right, man. They can get in contact with me at The Real Chef Sean. That's TheRealChefSean. And that's on Instagram. So everywhere else, you can just type in Chef Sean. And I'm on all platforms. So please go download, go buy the album, support. And Wade, if you're a videographer, man, they say you good, man. Let's work.
Sound good to me, man.
Yeah, shout out the whole gang, really, Good Dope Music, Robstar Entertainment, OK Deezy, and my boy Hoodie Montclair. He got the AKAs. But yeah, man, it's just going down.
Dude, I really appreciate you tapping in with us. You set the bar for tonight, and we got to see if anybody can surpass what you trying to do. Thank you so much. You can kick it with us, watch us in the green room if you want to, but by the end of the episode, we're gonna let everybody know who tonight's winner is. All right?
All right, let me know, man. I'll be in there.
For sure. That is Chef Sean. No. Anytime, dog. Anytime you want to hang out with us on the after show or whatnot, just hit us up. You got an open invitation. All right, there we go. So that is Ozzy was like, I blame the girl with the gasoline messing up your signal. Boy, y'all foolish out there today. This is the Indie Show, all things indie. This segment is called We'll Be the Judge of That. We just judged the first person. Now it's time for the second. And the second artist is not here. You already know how that affects the voting. On top of that, with them not being here, the song is just music. We do not have a video for this. So hopefully this artist goes by the name of LeBronce. All right. LeBronce from all over. I was thinking he was from Houston, could be from LA. I don't know at this point. It's wild and crazy tonight. All right. All I need you to know is if y'all are paying attention to the music. So please pay attention and let's see what LeBronce has to say. All right.
You should have been here. Where have you gone? I feel body heat underneath my sheets. See the sunlight peeping through the blinds. And the thought of you pops in my mind. But why are you not here with me? Another girl feelings get destroyed. Cause she develop feelings for your boy. Till she find out that she here to fill the void. The one that makes me feel empty. Wanna see that Nissan in the driveway. It's gotta be my fifth girl in like 5 days. Together they just don't add up to you, no way. Tall married, just some kids in the house. Girl, I really thought we had it all figured out. But now I know what you're really about. Cause you said that you love me for eternity. I never knew that you meant from a distance. I guess you found a loophole in our contract. And it's so unfair. Cause your soul is still here. But your body is elsewhere. We both fucking someone new, but our minds imagining elsewhere. Everything in this place, it reminds me of you. So I gotta go elsewhere. Thought I was on a journey with you, but our paths is taking us elsewhere. I need to find peace really quick, here it don't exist, but maybe it's elsewhere. Skin soft like a peach, pussy sticky like honey. Only thing feel as good as you on my hands is when I'm counting my money. Cause I ran it up since you been gone. Plotting all night, I done stayed up. Times when we would've been laid up. That's what I used to go and get this paper. Cause you said that you love me for eternity. I never knew that you meant from a distance. You found a loophole in our contract, and it's so unfair that your soul's still here, but your body. We both fucking someone new, but I'm mine. Everything in this place, it reminds me of you. I gotta go.
LeBronce with Elsewhere. Look, this was a surprise to me because I didn't know anything about LeBronce, and we don't listen to the music ahead of time. So you were getting an honest reaction from me in real time. So when he started singing, I was just like, oh, snap. Oh, brothers are singing. All right, cool. And the next thought I had was, is today a toxic theme? Because I agree with Nadia. She said, what did she say? She said, all the men toxic this week? Apparently. So Ozzy says toxic music hit the most. Skystar, what's happening with you, brother? Thank you for tapping in. He's trying to get his name on the platinum plaque. He will show up on the next episode. He's definitely going on the plaque. Let me see. Heath Gunn says, I like this. The only thing wrong is his name. LeBron and Beyonce combined. Look, that was the same thing. That's how I pronounce it. Look, I look at it, I squished them together, and I was just like, it's got to be the way. All right, because I was going to ask him about that if he was on the show. So, look, this is me stalling to see if he's going to show up. So, JS1, I'll let you go. What do you think about LeBronce and Elsewhere?
LeBronce, you know what I'm saying? The phonetic spelling and pronunciation.
Oh, now you French. Now you French. I got you.
Yeah, LeBronce. Yeah, the record was cool. I felt like some of the things didn't rhyme, and I felt like he would fall off beat a little bit here and there, but it kind of added to like a certain vibe he was giving. Maybe it was supposed to be like him singing while he was drunk, or maybe, I mean, like I'm like thinking I might have to listen to it a couple more times to figure out, was this an artistic choice, or like, and if it is, like, what is it supposed to mean? But I mean, it wasn't a bad record. The beat was dope. His singing skills weren't bad. The writing wasn't bad either, because I mean, he was telling a story. So like, but it video. Yeah. If it had a video, that's what I'm saying. There's so many unanswered questions. LeBron, please help us.
I think it would. The video should be fire. I don't. You don't have to spend a lot of money to pull this off, but a video with the lyrics and everything will really elevate this thing. All right. But I want to agree with Skystar. He said something that I was thinking. He said, love is vocal, but I think the flow is a little monotonous, but great sound. All right. So it was a bit monotonous, and I was wanting it to pick up just a little bit, just give me a little something, but it was just one little sad, slightly depressed feeling. That's the energy I'm getting from this. But I appreciate the words that he was saying. JKL says, sounded like the dream on Hennessy at
Mm.
3 a.m.
Mm.
outside old girl's house. But you're right. Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat, brother. Wade, what you think?
It almost kind of gave me one of those Marvin Room vibes. But I mean, overall, I liked it. I mean, the vocals were nice. I mean, I definitely kind of get what he was saying. I mean, I sensed the story, but I agree. Like, I think it would have been a lot more powerful seeing the video. But honestly, I love it. You know, I definitely get the story and things like that. So I think the brother did a good job. You know.
All right, there it is. Brother did a good job. You heard it here first from Wade. All right, now it's time for our third artist. Our third artist comes to us from the Virgin Islands by way of Metro Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, our surprise victor from last week. Put your hands together for Ozzy.
Hey, salute.
Salute. Beyonce in the building. How you living, brother?
Good. Can't complain. Feeling good. Definitely enjoying the show.
Thank you.
We in the comments, we having a good time.
See, look, the comments is where it's at, man. Come on, you still got time to get in the comments and watch this segment. Watch the rest of the show because the rest of the show is gonna be bananas. But I got you here, Ozzy. You, sir. I said it last week. All right, you put on a performance with your song, and I can be honest when I say we liked your song. We just didn't think you were gonna pull it off because one, the personality that Skystar has through the roof. Two, the support that Skystar has from folks in Canada and Jamaica through the roof. And three, we've seen this story before, but no, we hadn't, because you came and showed out with a great performance and the support of Virgin Islands. I think you turned around some of those Sky Star fans, and for that, you should get some props because you did your thing. We talked about you in the after show, and we really, me, Jay Kells, Heath Gunn, JS1, we really liked the video. The whole song, what you put together was really amazing, especially for being independent. You got our seal of approval.
Man, I appreciate it, man. And big up Skystar too, because he was definitely dropping some gems and his song was nice too.
Yes, he was. I appreciate Skystar in the building. All right, so I like to ask this question to people, especially when they come back. I'm gonna ask it to you. What does it mean to be on a show like the Indie Show, especially this segment? We'll be the judge of that.
It means a lot, man. To be honest, as an indie artist, you don't necessarily get support from a lot of platforms, and the fact that you have this one and you're pushing, just promoting indie artists, it means a lot, man. So we gotta continue to support you and support this platform because there aren't too many, and with platforms like these, here's how we get seen, here's how we get heard.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, sir. What is it that you want? What do you want to do with your music? How do you want people to receive it and feel it when they see your videos and listen to it on the radio?
Oh man. Well, since it's Toxic Music Month, I just want people to sit around with a tub of ice cream. No, I'm just playing. I want people to listen to my music and think about the themes and have those conversations. For example, with Holding Back, I'm discussing the idea of feeling like you find potential in somebody, but you're wondering if you're ready, if this is the time. or if you're gonna self-sabotage. So I like to use my music as sort of like conversation starters and allow people to have those questions surrounding them.
Would you consider self-sabotage as a form of toxicity?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We in the theme. We there.
Yep.
We
hmm
there. Who is one artist? Let's say it's somebody that you love, famous artist, whatever. They happen to be on the internet and say, "Hey, I'm gonna check out this indie show," and they see your video. Who is that one artist you want to get hit up like right after your video is over, and it's a message that says, "I want to work with you"? Who is that artist?
Donald Jones is one. Avant. Yep. I mean,
Okay. Oh.
well, you said one, so I'll
No,
stop.
that is cool. Look, I didn't. Hey, look, speak your mind. If you got some more, let it go.
I mean, how long is the show again?
We're not trying to be long, but Avant or Donald. Okay, I see you. That's what's up. Well, do your thing. Give me your best introduction of your music video.
All right, so here's my single Holding Back. This explores, like I said, the idea of you finding potential in someone, but wondering if it's the right time or if you're gonna self-sabotage it. So I want you to really pay attention to the video and the lyrics and the story, and have those conversations. So here's Holding Back.
Maybe I'm wasting my time. Maybe we'll find that we're perfect for each other. Maybe it's all in my mind that I'm not good enough for you. Maybe in time I will love you in all the many ways you deserve. I'm afraid that I will try to love you and only cause you pain and hurt. But I just keep holding back. Just keep holding back. And I just keep holding back. Just keep holding back. And I just keep holding back. Yeah, lately there's been a void, trying to find the part of me I've been missing. I try to filter the noise, all the expectations that I have given to myself. Yes, I put my feelings on the shelf, somewhere that is locked away. Yes, pain still lingers in my chest, and then you try to help, but then I try to walk away. But I just keep holding back. Just keep holding back. And I just keep holding back. Just keep holding back. Yeah. Maybe I am scarred. Maybe I'm afraid of loving you. Maybe I am broke. How can I move on when the feeling's so strong? How can this go on if I just keep holding back? Oh, yeah. Just keep holding back. And I just keep holding back. Oh yeah. Just keep holding back. Yeah. Just keep holding back. Just keep holding back. And I just keep holding back. Just keep holding back. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. IZ.
Hey.
Man, like I said last time, that's a vibe. Wade, I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh man, first of all, I like the theme. I like the cinematography. I definitely love the beat. You know, I liked how it was kind of slow and it picked up. Man, that was nice, man. I'm definitely gonna check you out and send some of your work to my friends and stuff too, man. But that I like the thought, and I mean, like, it's kind of along the same premise of some of my stories, so it's definitely relatable, and that's what I look for.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
It's all good.
Wow.
I'm loving this energy. I love it when organically people started teaming up on this show. I just feel like a proud papa when that type of stuff start happening. People passing around business cards and whatnot live on the air. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's the indie show. JS, what you got? Talk to me.
I'm gonna say, like, not only that everything I said last week was completely and 100% true, but like I feel like trash because I didn't know the entire music video was playing in reverse. Bro, why did I only think there was only certain sections? I thought it was like he was switching from like moving forward to moving back. The whole video was in reverse. That's crazy, bro. You get a whole different level of respect from me, bro. Shout out to you, my guy. And the song is fire. Like the beat is fire, the singing, the lyrics, everything, bro. You really brought that fire, bro. Yeah. I love what you got going on here. And I'm like hoping that the whole album is like the same level of fire as this. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You got me fully hooked at this point.
You got a fan.
Thanks,
Look,
man.
this
Thanks,
dude
man.
is for real.
I appreciate it so much.
Man, like, it's so crazy. Like, I'm not saying, as a person that's been dealing in the indie for a long time, like 20-some years, yo, you don't get to see artists that come that creative. You know what I'm saying? Like they use what they have to give you something truly kind of like, yo, did you just do that? And it's not that it's over the top or that it's like, yo, you figured out the Matrix. No, y'all just shot a video and was like, I wonder what this would be like backwards. And then like it just turns out so amazing. Just that one idea, like, and us as viewers watching it, it makes you want to go back and I gotta see that one more time. Like, what was that whole
made
thing?
me want to go back because I didn't really pick up on it. So I was just like, oh snap, I'm gonna have to hit that again.
Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, you like, so it's like your video is selling you on so many different levels. You know, there's not just the musicality of it. You know, it's not just, oh, I got a little pretty lady in it, or he got a nice camera. It's like what you're doing in the video and how it connects to the storyline. Man, once again, bro, shout out to you, bro. Like, I'm definitely, you done made me a fan tonight, brother. So I'm with you, brother. Let's go. Let's take it to the top, man.
Thanks, man. I mean, to be honest, too, man. I feel like, especially as an indie artist, and not having like a huge budget, you have to get creative because you want to cut through the noise, you know?
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. I can't wait till he get the one with all of the girls and they on the beach and the bikinis and all that. Let's run that backwards too. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Put the link up. Look, it's time to vote. All right. So while y'all vote, look, we have 3 songs. You saw Ozzy. You saw LeBron say, and we started off with my man Chef Sean. All right. So you see the links. That's how you vote. Vote the indie show. Vote.theindieshow.co. Keep it 100. Vote for your favorite artist. We're gonna let you know who wins at the end of the show. Vote.theindieshow.co. Do it now. Do it in real time. No cheating. Also, I need y'all to stick around because I'm giving away money in mastermind games. We're going to play games later on today. And you out there in video land have a chance to win my money just by watching us play mastermind games. To enter, all you have to do is put your Cash App in the chat room, and we're going to randomly choose your Cash App. And then you have a chance to win my money tonight. So you can win money. You heard great music. Now you get to vote. Your vote matters. Thank y'all so much. Ozzy, you can chill. Well, you having fun in the chat room, so it's all gravy. So I'm gonna see your comments out there. We'll find out in real time before the end of the show who wins. I see Chef Sean is still here. Shout out to Chef Sean. He's in the green room. If they both stick around, we'll get a commentary at the end of the show. But now it's me, it's Wade, and it's one-on-one with Wade Simmons.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
Yo, it's time for the interview we all been waiting for. It is the Indie Show, All Things Indie 101 with Wade Simmons. Wade, how you doing, brother?
Oh man, I'm doing great, and man, I'm doing even better. Like, you know, to meet you and to meet, you know, all of the other artists. You know, it's nice to see other talented people doing great things. Like, you know, and it's good to support each other.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because sometimes we find ourselves in a bubble, like doing everything. We have our head down. Just, I'm trying to put this project out and not knowing how it's being received from the masses, because it's so much stuff out there. You don't know who's responding to it. And if you do see you got some hits, you're not getting any real-time constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So this is a safe space for all my entrepreneurs and my artists, where they can come share their wares and their ideals. And we just gonna keep it 100. We're not here to crush anybody's spirits, but we, you know, want iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So if it's anything we can help with independent artists or entrepreneur, we're gonna do it. And with that said, I want people to get to know you. We're gonna talk about your filmmaking. We got your trailer queued up. We're gonna play that a little bit later. You can talk about that. I wanted to start off with one of the 3 things you told us about: filmmaking, funeral stuff, and wrestling. Let's start off with the macabre. Let's start off with this whole funeral thing, because I have questions. And my question is, what do you do and why did you start it?
All right, so I'm Wade Simmons. I've been working in funeral service for 12 years. I started in high school. I went to school for it, actually, before I went to film school. But, you know, it was just something that I always wanted to do, you know, wasn't afraid to work around. You know, I don't know. I just, you know, kind of gravitated toward it. But I mean, I know some people like look at it like, man, it's spooky. But I think it's a job where you get to help people. You get to, you know, meet different people. You get to, you know, see you. It's pretty much to me like, you know, you look at being a mortician, like pretty much like I related to film because film is storytelling, right? When you sit through somebody else's funeral, it's like you hear their story, you know. And I think like it makes you kind of think about your own life and help you live with purpose. And, you know, and like I said, you connect to meet a lot of people.
Wow. I never really thought about that. Was there like a certain funeral or a series of funerals where it just hit and you was like, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. There were times where I actually considered leaving the business, but like but every time I would leave it, like something would happen to remind me, that's why you're doing it. You know, and I mean it's like mind blowing because like you see, I mean, trust me, like, you know, sometimes you have those moments like, man, but like I think it's a job that like help you to, you know, treat people right, you know, appreciate people and, you know, don't take time for granted and things like that, you know. I think it kind of
Is it me?
Oh no, it froze for a second.
Okay, yeah. I was like, oh, he froze. Go ahead. So continue.
But I mean, since I've been doing it, I've met a lot of people. I mean, Deion Cole, Derrick Rose, Jawan Howard, you know, Lisa Ray. I met you know, Cal Mitchell, I think from Keenan and Kel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but him, you know, a lot of people. Tim Hardaway Jr., Kendall Gill. So I meet a lot of people, you know.
So are you based in Chicago?
Uh-huh.
So because you're based in Chicago, you do funerals in Chicago, and you've done funerals where you've met these celebrities?
Well, yeah, so the funeral home that I work for is one of the more popular known funeral homes in our community. It's called Leak and Sons Funeral Home. I'm pretty sure Chef has heard of it, but yeah, I've been with them for 12 years, and you know, they're really good people. They've been in business for 90 years now. Did a lot for the community and things like that, always giving back and things of that nature. So yeah, I've been with them 12 years. And to be honest with you, working there is actually what led me to go to film school. Because when I went to school to be a mortician, like, to be real with you, the school was really hard. Like, I mean, like, it was, man, it's like it was rough, man. I mean, you know, we ain't going there to be no doctors, but you pretty much got to have some of the same knowledge, you know. Yeah.
Oh man. So real quick, because we've all seen Idlewild, what do you do? What's in the day in the life of a mortician? What do you do?
So, everybody's different, but so in the state of Illinois, to be a funeral director, you have to do both. You have to be a funeral director and an embalmer. Once you get fully licensed, you can be like, I ain't doing all that, but mainly, like, your life is pretty much like every day is pretty much different. Like, you might have to go on a removal, you might have to go work a service. I mean, you might have to do some embalming. But I mean, the thing is, if somebody calls you, you got to be willing to go. Like, a family call, you can't be like, oh, okay, we'll come maybe next week or tomorrow. Like, no, when they call you, like, you literally have to, you know, it's pretty much like, you know, working at a hospital or being a cop, you know, a firefighter. You know, you got to always be willing to be ready to go. But see, the one fun part I liked about going to school, though, was like, we had this one teacher. He was like, look, if my dad called me and tell me I got to go, and class is over with. So, you know, that was the best part about school.
Wow, this is, look, you are very happy about being a mortician. This is blowing my mind. All right, so a lot of people always, especially people outside of Chicago, talk about how violent Chicago is. So are they making stuff up, or can you say, based upon all of the work that comes through your funeral home, there's a basis to high crime in Chicago?
Oh man, let's keep it real. My boy Chef, he done already said it, but yes, I love my brothers and sisters, you know, black, brown, and Hispanic. I love everybody, but truth be told, like, it's kind of sad because, like, you know, like, in the last few years, I've been seeing more younger people than older people, and it's really sad because, like, a lot of it is like over sentences. Like, you know, I mean, I understand, like, we all out here trying to make it, things of that nature, but, like, you know, I think it's a job that really makes you really want to have more love in your heart for people, you know. And not to be like, you know, because, like, everybody have good days, everybody got bad days, but it's like when you sit down and you really hear the stories, it make you think like, okay, you know, we can all learn to react to situations a little better, because some people have lost their life over crazy stuff. I mean, like, the stuff I've heard and seen is crazy. I mean, we've been on services where they got shot up. We've been on services where they had to, you know, the police had to come running in and all this. I mean, to be honest with you, I can write a book based off the stuff I done seen. Like, I know some time ago, there was one guy, his family member passed away, and there was somebody there that he shot at, and the guy saw him and they came to the funeral home. But man, it was crazy.
Look, I could have a whole interview just talking about your life as a mortician. This is crazy. Look, this is the indie show, all things indie and all things mortician. Apparently, this is my man Wade Simmons is in the building. We've only talked about one of the three things that I want to tackle with him. We're going to come back. I want to switch some gears. I want to play mastermind games. This is the last call. If you want to try to win some money today, put your Cash App in the chat room right now. JS1, play my intro.
Let the games begin!
Okay, we got one. I got somebody in the Cash App. It's looking like Ozzy wants to win some money. All right, Ozzy wants to team up with Wade Simmons. All right, that's what's going on. Ozzy, you was the first. I'm gonna let you have it. So hopefully you don't win because I want to keep my money. All right, so this is how it happens. You have 10 questions. We're gonna play a game called Survey Says. All right, and in Survey Says, we surveyed 100 Americans at some point. All right, and your goal is to choose the number one answer. All right. So when I'm gonna read the question, when I give you the answer, when you give the answer, you have to say final answer. All right. We're gonna show the question, we're gonna show the answer. Do you understand the rules?
Gotcha.
All right. With that said, if you miss 3 answers, 3 strikes, you are out. I get to keep my money. But for every question that you get right, my man, Ozzy is going to win $1. All right. Every correct question is $1. You can win up to $10 of my money. And honestly, I'm trying to keep this money. So I'm a hater. All right. And don't listen to Jay Kales. He likes to give good answers and help people win, but he's a hater. He wants me to lose. All right. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, people, you can help him. Give him the wrong answers. All right. But once he says final answer, it's a wrap. Let's go. Question number 1. Where's 100 married men? When you're angry at your wife, name something you might refuse to do in order to get even with her. Ozzy thinks you got this. When you're angry at your wife, name something you might refuse to do in order to get even with her. Nadia's crying. She didn't get her Cash App in time. Hey, told y'all a long time ago. Now you done missed out on $10. Look at you, just crying over there in the Virgin Islands. All right. Gave y'all enough time. Look, the people in the chat room ain't helping you at all. You are on your own, sir.
Let me see. Well, that's a pretty deep question right there. But
yes, it is. But I'm gonna need an answer.
My final answer would be probably not go somewhere with it that you really want to go to.
That's your final answer. He said not go somewhere. Not go somewhere with her. All right.
That she really want to go to.
There you go. I hope that whole sentence is in there. Now, before we put the answer up there, Nadia said throw the trash out, and Ozzy says no D. What's the answer, dog?
Yeah.
Take out the trash is the number 1 answer. Yes, I get a strike. That's a strike. 2 more and I win. Look at that.
Yeah,
I know what she's talking about. She said it. Yeah. She said, like, you might want to listen to a woman. I don't know. Next question. Name something a teenage boy might borrow from his father without asking. Name something a teenage boy may borrow from his father without asking.
Final answer, car.
That man said he give me the final answer first, like Yoda. All right, let's go. He said car. Oh, Ozzy even says car. All right. And let's see. What is the answer? Car. God dang it. We are on the board with $1. Man. All right, look. Even Nadia said car. All right, next question. Let's go. What would you do if your spouse packed on 50 pounds? What would you do if your spouse packed on 50 pounds?
Get a gym membership.
He said gym membership. He's not even waiting on the audience for help. Is this your final answer?
A final answer.
He says gym membership. Survey says
deal with
it. Hey, some of these brothers out here like them big girls. Is it big girl season in Chicago?
I guess.
Look, if you would have waited on Ozzy, he said, love her the same. He said, don't fall for that trap, Wade. Look, we got 2 strikes. We got $1 in the bank. It's looking real good for me in my wallet. Let's see. Chef Sean is out there commenting. All right, look. Nadia said he should have watched the chat. All right. Hey, man, he want to throw away his money. All right, next question. Number 4. Tell me one word you really hope people would use in describing the type of person you are. God, hey, they ain't messing around with these questions. These are tough.
Oh, yeah, they gonna do me like this on the first day, huh?
I mean, dude, my bad.
My final answer would be loving.
Loving. Ozzy says kind. Nadia, go ahead and give us the correct answer. I just want to see. My man says loving. Ozzy says kind. Since you give good answers. Oh, Ozzy and Nadia says kind. Lord, please don't let it be loving. Let it be kind. Survey says.
Oh! I'm sorry, Ozzy, brother. Could kind be considered loving?
Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm loving this. I mean, the cash was in his hands. Look, the people in the chat room was getting every question right. But nah, man, you know how Chicago do. Look, man, well, we don't need no help. We Chi-Town. What up? What up? Me and my wallet like to thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. That means I still got like 5 questions unused. I can use it at a later time. Thank y'all so much. That was Mastermind Games. That was Survey Says. And the survey says that Nadia and Ozzy are pretty dang good at this game. Wade, not so much. All right, so we're going to go back. I thank y'all for playing. Wade, you a mortician, but that game buried you. God dang.
Man, you gotta do me like that, man.
Oh, they gonna do you like that. Oh, man. All right. Since you didn't win no money, let's go back to the interview. We talked about you being a mortician. Let's get into the wrestling side of you. So I've always wanted to have a wrestler on the show. You are here. Why did you, of all, all the stuff that you're doing right now, how did you get into wrestling?
Actually, I wanted to make a documentary on pro wrestling, and I wrestled in high school. So I knew that there's a young lady from Chicago wrestling in AEW. Her name is Sky Blue.
Sky Blue, man, yeah. I love me some Sky Blue.
And she she was doing some pretty amazing things, and I know like the guy that trains her, his name is Steve Boss. So I reached out to him, and I'm like, I want to make a documentary on this. So he invited me, and then we started talking, and he like, well, when you gonna start training? I was like, well, next week. So that's kind of how that started. I'm adventurous, so like when I started getting into it, I got a chance to meet Scotty Too Hottie.
Okay.
I met Carlito. I met Hornswoggle. So I've gotten a chance to meet, a lot of people that work some shows. So I mean, it's been fun. I can't always make it like I want to because of work and stuff, but yeah. But I mean,
have you done any shows? Have you done any indie shows?
So I've only worked behind the scenes. I mean, it's some things that I've seen that I didn't like too. And I'll be happy to share that too.
Hey man, it's an indie show. Let's go. We got to know the real.
But let's be real, because like, sometimes with promotions and stuff, like they kind of push who they want to. So like what I did, I just kind of, learned, made some connections and stuff, and just, I'm actually looking for a new promotion to go to. But I mean, for the most part, I got a lot of friends that I met, and it's been pretty cool. But like, I'm one of them people that like, I don't like to put my faith in other people's hands. Like if I don't see no growth, like I'm more like I'm out. I'll take what I learned and then I'll just apply it somewhere else.
No, I feel you. All right, I appreciate the grind and continued success. And yeah, if you got a way to get Sky Blue on the show, I would gladly accept it.
Yeah, matter of
And
fact, I know, but I mean, I know, like, I know like a lot of up and coming pro wrestlers that would be more than happy to come on. So I can hit you up there.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make that happen in August and September. Man, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful show. Speaking of wrestling, Chicago is a big wrestling city. Am I correct?
It is, and I honestly didn't know. I honestly really didn't know what it was because, like, like a lot of people dream of doing things, but like I think what a lot of people forget is like sometimes in order to get to something big, you got to take small steps. And what a lot of people really don't realize is like there's a lot of like great things happening, right under your nose. You just gotta, apply yourself and just make the connections. And so like when I stepped into pro wrestling, right, I'm like, wow, I started meeting all these different people and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, it's like if you don't step out on faith and don't like try to pursue anything, you're not gonna get anywhere. But like if you just take one step, you'll be surprised what you can do,
Yeah, bars. You just dropped some gems on them. Man, I can appreciate that. So who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
My favorite wrestler was Kane. I was a big CM Punk fan just because he was from Chicago. And he's outspoken, kind of like my personality. But yeah, it was mostly Kane, Carlito, Road Dogg. I was a big fan of the DX and the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah. No, I see. Are you still a wrestling fan?
I don't really watch it as much, like I used to. But I mean, I think when you start getting involved with stuff like I don't know, like you focus more kind of on your journey,
I can dig that. All right, because my next question is, what wrestling do you watch? Because I'm a big wrestling fan, but I've grown out of WWE, and AEW speaks more to me because it kind of reminds me of WCW when it was really good and popping. And so that's why I run with AEW. And they just had Forbidden Door this past weekend. Look, Chicago was popping.
Yeah.
Not too long. Yeah. And they coming back to y'all. Like AEW is coming back to y'all to Chicago in September, I think.
And see, I rock with AEW because some of the people that I train with and I know, that's where they are, So I mean, I rock with it to support them because like, I mean, they're working hard. Like I'm not always around because of work and stuff like that. And then film and I'll be busy. But whenever I go, like, a lot of the people that appear on AEW, like they don't just get there just to be there. Like a lot of them are working hard and working like a lot of people just think like WWE, but like a lot of the people on the indie scenes, I mean, they're doing shows like every weekend. Like, and there's another young lady coming up. You should look out for. Her name is Bombshell Shelley. She started with us, and like she's been really taking off. And then there's another guy named Mario Pardue. Like they call him the White Rock because like he got, he's from Poland, but he got like all the rock mannerism and stuff. But man, it's some cool people, man.
Oh, dude, we're gonna talk. Look, man, you got stories for days. Look, we could be here forever. We're not gonna do it, but we could, man. Look, I'm gonna have to bring you back. But before we get up out of here, I got to talk about this indie filmmaking journey. My background is in film and television as well as radio. So I've done television, movies, commercials, and stuff like that. How did you get bitten by the filmmaking bug?
So I always said when I was little, I was gonna do two things. I was gonna be a mortician. I was gonna be a filmmaker. So when I went to mortuary school, like after I had finished up, I had to take these tests. Mm-hmm. And they were hard. So I'm like, well, you know what? In case this don't work out, I'm going to have to figure something out. So I'm like, maybe I should be a plumber or a veterinarian. And I went and pursued that. I'm like, that's not what I want to do. I'm like, and I prayed to God. I'm like, look, if I'm going to go to school for something that I love, it's going to be film. So I went to film school. And then I fell in love with it. And by the time I finished film school, I had already produced 14 shorts.
Dang.
Like I didn't play around with it. Like time, one thing about me, I'll tell you, I take advantage of time and I don't let it take advantage of me, you know. But I mean, I went to it and fell in love with it, and then like while I was in school, I'm like, I had always had this idea like to make my own TV series, and like while all the other students were talking about like pitching to big studios, I'm like, wait a minute now, like if as opposed to like sending all these resumes to other people, why don't I take my own money, invest in myself? You know, maybe it's not, you know, maybe it's not dumping millions in it, but I'm like the same energy that I'm putting into being told no by other people. Why not just fund myself? And like when I started doing it, like, you know, doors started opening, I started meeting new people, and I'm like, you know, that's the best move I could have made, you know.
Brother, you are impressive. I look, you definitely take advantage of time. Look, when you reached out to me, I appreciate, I'm glad it happened because we got to stay in contact, man. Yeah. Do you write direct? Do you do everything, or are you just behind the camera?
I do it all. Now, see how that happened at first. I was willing to work with other people because, like even acting, like I don't consider myself an actor, but somebody didn't show up. I started doing the part. Then I gave other people a chance, but it's like, you know, they were kind of moving a little slow, and I'm like, you know what? Because me, I write all the time, so like a lot of times with me, while other people be taking like 5 or 6 days or weeks to write. I mean, my mind is always on storytelling every day. So like, I mean, God has blessed me with the ability to write stories like a rapper drop bars. You know what I'm saying? Like when you love what you do, you have fun with it. It's not work to you, you know. It's something you enjoy doing, you know.
So what's as in the film industry, who is the director that you look up to?
Spike Lee and George Lucas.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And the reason why I say Spike Lee and George Lucas because Spike Lee kind of did it on his own. George Lucas, even though his movies are Hollywood now, he wasn't Hollywood either. Like he did his own thing. He used his own money, and that's the thing. Like I feel like a lot of times people, you know, I put it like this: like a lot of times you can achieve a lot of your dreams if you just go for them. Like, you know, like a lot of people be waiting for other people to kind of push them forward. But it's like, to me, if you sit back and you learn and observe a lot of stuff, you can figure it out for yourself. Because like I said, like me, even with the pro wrestling thing, like I don't do well with putting my faith in nobody else's hands. Like I'm like, I can learn it. I can learn how to use my money here and there. Because to think about it, like, if you use your money right, like you'll be surprised what you can do. You know, like I ain't saying be tight with your money, but like I think the big mistake a lot of people do, they don't invest in themselves. You know, and a lot of times they look for other people to come. And when you have other people come in, a lot of times they're gonna be like, "Hey, we want you to do this and do that." But like I feel like if you make yourself big enough, you can call the shots, you know, as opposed to somebody else trying to keep you down, you know.
You preaching. I'm gonna take this moment because I'm looking at the time. I'm gonna take this moment. Tell us about this trailer that you gave to us. What is it about? What is this project?
So I have a web series called Love Always Wins. It was intended to be one way, but it kind of turned into something different. But it's a web series that I titled Love Always Wins because to me, if you really love somebody, right, you never lose. Like, cause like I kind of based the short web series based off like my time when I was going to school to be a mortician. I had like this girl, and me, I was always this guy that like knew what I wanted in life. But then she was kind of like, you know, I don't know what I wanted. She, you know, kind of played around with time to me a little bit. But like the more that I've grown as a person, I realized something like everybody in life grows differently. So like, if you think about it, if you really love somebody, you will never lose because if you love somebody, you're going to always realize that whatever's best for them it should be best for you, because if you love somebody, you want to see them happy, and you want to see them at peace, you know. So that's why I say love always wins, because if you really love somebody, you never truly lost, you know.
All right. So what we want to do is play that trailer so everybody can get hooked, and then you can tell them where to find it. But real quick, yeah, man. Ozzy says you out here dropping gems and bars. All right, here we go.
It seems to be a lack of love and a lack of romance. It seems to be like a growing trend nowadays. I mean, I get it. You know, love can sometimes be strained and difficult when you're dealing with people. However, when I think about love, I think about how Zori makes me smile. I think about her beauty. I think about how she loves me. And I love to see her happy. I know sometimes love can disappoint you, can make you a little sad. But in the end of the day, it's still a joyous thing. And it's nice to have somebody that gets you. So in spite of what you might have been through, never let this world make you cold-hearted towards love. Because you know what? It's a good thing to show love to people, because you never know what people are going through.
Bro, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. I'm just now meeting you, but dude, I wish you nothing but continued success, man. You got the right mentality. You got the right hustle. I want to see you succeed. And that's real talk. From one artist to another, I want to see you succeed. Keep doing what you're doing, because the people are going to find you. I want them to find you. Lord, please, if there's anything I can do, look at Wade Simmons. That's real talk. And with that said, look, Nadia is giving you flames. Look, tell folks, give me the link. What's the link so they can watch it?
So you can find me on Vimeo, Wade Filmmaker 777 on Vimeo.
There it is. All right, JS1, Indy University. Love Jones-ish. I like it. All right, in Indy University, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions for independent entrepreneurs. Are you ready, sir?
Let's do it.
All right, question number 1. What's the greatest joy you've gained from starting your own business?
Making connections.
All right, then. Simple and plain. I'll take it. Next question. Is there a scenario where you give up on your dream and sell your company to go work for somebody else?
Actually, no. If anything, I would make another company and sell one of them, but I would keep my best stuff.
Okay, I see you. All right. Number 3. Does the fear of going and just doing it alone, doing it independently, does that fear ever go away?
No, because life is an independent journey that you experience with other people.
Gems, bars. Number 4. As an independent entrepreneur, who do you turn to for advice?
Honestly, I'm more spiritual. Like, I just talk to God and pray a lot, you know. And I tell people that God is the best director you ever have, you know. The best producer, director. Huh?
Why is that?
Well, I just really believe, because, like, you know, if you're a believer like me, like, you know, he'll show you things and lead you and guide you, you know, and, you know, I mean, it's more of a personal thing, but yeah, you know, Spielberg ain't got nothing on the Lord.
I hear you. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Look, this dude. Last question. Hey, Nadia's like, you better preach. All right, what's the one misconception about owning your own business that people need to know the truth about?
I think that people think that money will bring you all the happiness. I think that when you own a business, like, you should look at the fact that you love what you do and not be greedy, not be selfish, And I feel like because I know people who have a lot of money, and and it's not everybody, but it's like, I think if you're a person that's more generous but with boundaries and kind of more humble, I don't know, I think you would appreciate it more, because like a lot of times people be like, man, if I do this, man, I'll be rich or whatever. But I feel like whatever you do it because you love it. And if you love it, it'll bring you peace, because peace is the richest thing you can ever have. Like, cause you can have a lot of stuff, but if you ain't got no peace, you're gonna just be restless. And to be honest with you, because to be honest, we can't take the money with us when we leave. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nothing kill you. Always keep peace.
Brother, man, put your hands together. That's how just drop the mic on them like that. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Wade Simmons. He's your boy now. This is family. Look, find him. Look, all right, JS1, go ahead. You know what it is. It's time for the last word.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm right there for you.
All right. And the last word, what we do is we kick our shouts. If there's anything we didn't get to say, we say it now. And on top of that, we're going to tell everybody what the final tally is. JS1, do me a favor. Can you bring back Chef Sean and Ozzy? I'm gonna let them kick a last word as well.
All right.
Everybody in here.
Yeah.
Ozzy, I see you. Sean, you there? Because I want to get his. Real quick, Ozzy, I'm gonna go to you. What did you think about your competition today?
Man, I think I like the creativity. I like the direction. Um, def- Definitely see that we have a lot of dope artists out here, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Chef, talk to me. What did you think about Ozzy and LeBron say?
I was impressed. I like that song from my man Ozzy. Um, it had a good flavor, vibe. The vibe was all the way there, and real creative on the video, man. I must say, I uh, I was like, okay, I thought it was going in reverse. I'm like, God, that shit was dope, though, man. So yeah.
And likewise, I was wondering if each of the ladies in the video were representing like a different type of toxic.
Yeah, each lady was representing their own kind. The crazy one on pills and drug kind of doped out. The one that'll cut you. I don't know if y'all checked out my album cover, but my album cover tells a whole nother story too. But yeah, we had the one on the phone that was just constantly calling, texting, blah blah blah. And then the pyro, she'll light some shit up.
Good
But
catch, Ozzy. Now
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at both of these videos with a fine-tooth comb and a magnifying glass, because y'all out here coming with it. I love the creativity and the attention to detail. All right, folks. Chef, I'm gonna let you go first. Kick your shouts. What's your last word?
What's my last word?
Yeah.
My last word, man, is man, let everybody needs to turn around from this negative vibe that's going around in the whole world. I've seen some ugly stuff, in the last three years, that I just never seen in my entire life. It's just kind of wicked. So I need everybody to come together, man. Figure some way to live together. You know,
No doubt.
I need everybody to find the positive in every situation. If it's looking grim, they need to look at somebody else's situation that may be worse and just be thankful for, what they got.
All right. Take
That's
care
my
damn
last word
yourself.
right now.
Yes, sir. Ozzy, talk to me. What's your last word?
All right, I'll say dreams don't work unless you do.
Man, there you go. JS1, what's your last word?
Yo, chicken hard fried with lemon pepper seasoning. Let's go.
This dude. Wade,
Good shit,
you've been dropping bombs and gems all night long. What you got for us? What's your last word?
Pursue purpose, live with peace, and take advantage of time. Make the most of time. Don't let time make the most of you.
Love it.
Look, I can't even come.
Right now, man. I feel you.
Look. Working. Yeah, I mean, look. Nadia says no black women was in there, so we the angels. That goes to Chef Sean.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I honestly didn't want to portray none of my black women as like toxic. So I kind of kept them out of that one. Sorry.
That's what's up. I'm watching that video again for real. I'm doing some research. All right, so JS1, what's the numbers? Is it going to be back-to-back victories for my man Ozzy?
It's Ozzy, man.
Ah, man, look, there it is. Like Pac-Man up in that mug.
Hey, let's get it.
All right. Once again, back-to-back victories. We will see you next episode, Ozzy. Win 3 in a row. That means that you will get your very own episode. But don't get comfortable because these folks coming out here with that heat. Like my man Chef Sean. Look, the fire is out there. Big props to you, man. I really appreciate you. Appreciate you being on the show. Thank you so much for continuing to rock with us, dog.
Love, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to be doing the after show immediately after this. If you want to be a part of the discussion, let us know, and JS1 will give you the contact details. All right? All right. So, Nadia says everybody was litty, and she shouting out Virgin Islands. I just want to say thank you, Wade. You are an awesome person. Let's definitely keep in touch. And I wish you nothing but continued success, sir.
And thank you. And it was nice meeting everybody. And I want to keep in touch with everybody, so thanks again.
Yes. Oh, man. Nadia, she said she loves the platform. Thank you so much. Keep rocking with us for the next episode. Before we get out of here, I want to say that this is the last episode. I'm taking a break for the summer. All right. I will be coming back. Ozzy will come back. Will be, I think, the second Tuesday in August. All right. I am in charge of my family's family reunion. I'm putting that together. So I need all my energies because I'm on the entertainment committee. I got the whole program I got to put together. So I'm taking a break, recharging, but we're coming back strong in August. I'm still looking for guests for the final part of season 5. Season 6 starts in September. While I'm gone, one of the things I want to do is a music video show to learn more about the music video show that I may do while I'm out. Tune in to the after show. You'll find more about that. On behalf of JS1, Kia Renee, all my platinum viewers, thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in. Follow me, subscribe. Do a search for the indie show, All Things Indie, on all your devices, from Apple, from Spotify, all that stuff. Google, you'll find us. You see my little logo, look like the Outcast emblem. Like us, share, subscribe, rock with your boy. I love indie music. I love entrepreneurs. I do this for y'all because I love it. One time for your mind, it's your man Mastermind. Happy 4th of July. Happy summertime. Go watch the BET Awards and y'all hit me back. The Indie Show, theindieshow.co@gmail.com. Peace out.
Hey, yo, that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastermind.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building, giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this.